Welcome, boxing fans, to Unbiased Boxing Talk, where we cover all the latest news in the fight game. Recently on Twitter, Michael Benson tweeted that Canelo Alvarez has vacated his WBA regular super middleweight belt, according to Eddie Hearn. He said WBA gold titleist Lennox Allen has been put forward to fight for the regular. He wants them to make John Ryder his opponent, and for Ryder to remain Callum Smith's mandatory. So we see that Canelo has decided to vacate his world title at super middleweight because he does not want to be forced to fight a nobody in Lennox Allen. He's only looking for the big fights, so it only makes logical sense for him to vacate this belt because he's going to have to give it up anyway. Either he vacates or he gets stripped if he doesn't fight his mandatory. We see that Canelo Alvarez is probably going to be moving down to super middleweight in his next fight, and he'll either be taking on Billy Joe Saunders or Callum Smith. I think those are his two most likely options. I think Billy Joe Saunders is probably the more likely of the two, though. We see that John Ryder is still going to hopefully get his shot at Callum Smith for the rematch. I thought he won the first fight. And, I hope that fight gets made because John Ryder really deserves to get his shot again against Callum Smith. So Lennox Allen has been promoted to the gold titleist at super middleweight. I have no idea what that means. We see that the WBA has a regular title, a super title, an interim title, and now a gold title. So that's 4 belts for one organization to have. We see that the organizations doing this, such as the WBC and the WBA, these are what's ruining boxing, to making it way too confusing for casual fans and even normal fans to understand who's a champion, and it's not good for boxing. There needs to be one belt per organization, and even maybe one mandatory title like a WBC silver, and a WBA interim. There shouldn't be 4 or 5 different belts per sanctioning body or per organization. It's just too confusing for fans, and it needs to be stopped. Anyway, we see that Canelo is looking for the biggest and best fights. We see that he's always looking to fight top competition. He'll never fight a nobody like Lennox Allen, who nobody knows who he is, who's not a world champion. We see that Canelo continues to fight world champions fight after fight after fight. He fought Triple G twice. He's fought in countless world champions. More than anybody in boxing today. He's going to continue to fight the best fights. He'll never fight. He's not going to be forced to fight a bum mandatory that nobody knows, and he doesn't let organizations control him. Thank you for tuning in to Unbiased Boxing Talk, and we'll see you in the next episode.